Alright, guys, so, welcome back to another comic review, and this is another book sent to me by my friend Chris. Thank you once again, bro. And we're going to be talking about Power Rangers Prime. Power Rangers Prime is basically Boom Studios' new reboot initiative that, after Power Rangers Darkest Hour, they decided, let's reboot the continuity altogether, and that's how we've been getting, like, Ranger Academy, and a few other titles, which do tie into this, kind of. So, yeah. So Power Rangers Prime is a completely new continuity. Like, slate clean kind of continuity. It's basically following the route of like Absolute Batman and Ultimate Spider-Man, where it's a completely new universe, new rules, new everything. And yeah, so the story is that after an alien invasion and Earth is saved by the Eltarans, Earth is taken into the Eltaran Empire and put under an authoritarian regime by them. If you read Boom Studios' version of Eltar, you'd probably sympathize. But yeah, so the Eltarans now rule, and also there are other aliens living on Earth as refugees from destroyed planets. Among them is a young boy named Mark, who is a alien. His roommate is an alien, and we basically follow also that the Eltarans are erasing history, namely that of the Power Rangers. And among those is a wayward girl named Lauren, who is the Red Samurai Ranger. Yeah, they don't really mention the Mighty Morphin. They don't, outside of the suit right here that Lauren gets from a very interesting character. I'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers aren't mentioned. You actually get characters from, like, Megaforce and Samurai, which I kind of like. It's kind of, don't get me wrong, Mighty Morphin's the GOAT. Let's not get it twisted. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is the all-time GOAT. But like, it's kind of nice to see other Rangers get some love on occasion, even if it was the Nickelodeon era, which I think we can all agree Dino Charge is probably the best of that era. I think we can all agree Dino Charge was the best. Anyway, so yeah, the Eltarans are trying to erase Power Ranger history, and Lauren is one of the last Power Rangers. However, after encountering Mark and some of his friends, including a young boy named Eltaran boy named June, they encounter someone who gives them the power of the morphing grid. That person is Rita Repulsa. Yeah, Rita has crash landed on Earth and is now fighting against the Eltarans. She's basically in this if you didn't catch on, Rita is basically the Zordon of this story. But make no mistake, she's not a good person. Rita makes it very clear that like this is means to an end. And if you have been keeping up with the news, in this continuity, Rita is going to become the Green Ranger. As of this recording, yeah, unless it's already been done. But yeah, Rita becomes the Green Ranger in this continuity. So yeah, I really like this book. I didn't know, I've heard, like, this is a new reboot and different timeline and all that. I was a little worried, but, like, after reading it, I'm really sold on it. And what I really like is how it's tying other continuities together, because one of the big threats that the Eltarans use to fight Rangers are the VR Troopers. Yeah, remember VR Troopers? Boom Studios can use other characters from the Saban era shows. So, I'm just saying, if they show up or have an appearance by the Big Bag Beetleborgs, I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, not even joking. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, Big Bad Beetleborgs, let's fucking go! VR Troopers I've never really cared for, but it is cool, and they are getting an ongoing series, which I think does take place in this canon. I really like this comic because there's a lot of stuff talking about, like, colonization. There's a great moment where Mark, who is another alien, who's talking to June, and they're in class, and their teacher is like, you know, colonizer and refugee living under the same roof. How about that? And I'm like, damn. And keep in mind, the teacher was Eltaran. I really like this. We also get new versions of, like, Bulk. This isn't in a futuristic Angel Grove, and it is set, like, I think, present day. So for all we know, maybe the Eltarans, because the alien race that attacked was the Beast Brigade. And everyone who just heard that went, really? The Beast Brigade was the threat, not the Machine Empire, not the Beast Brigade, really. So yeah. So I really do like, again, it is more newer continuity, but like, I feel like the writer, Melissa Flores kind of understands. Yeah, I feel like we've kind of held on to nostalgia too much, and I am going to use bits of nostalgia, like giving us a new version of Bulk, a new version of Rita, but she's not a slave to just using Mighty Morphin, which is nothing wrong. The Mighty Morphin Boom Studios comics were epic. Remember, during Shattered Grid, they were outselling Marvel and DC. But yeah, I think this is a solid reboot, just a complete wipe the slate clean and do something different with the continuity, because God knows this is the only thing we have. Like, there is nothing else from Hasbro or whoever owns the rights. So, I will take what I can fucking get from anything, and it's good canon. God knows, I have no cares to give about White Dragon, Legend of the White Dragon, if that ever comes out, because Aaron Schoenke's just a piece of shit. Whole Bat in the Sun thing is garbage. He's just using Jason David Frank's image for his own gain. That's neither here nor there. I really like this, but there is one thing, and I feel like this reads better in trade, because Lauren doesn't become this Ranger until the end of issue 3. So, but I feel like the story's engaging enough, and again, this is one of the reasons why I enjoy reading trade more. But at the same time, this is actually not going to be a dig at the Power Rangers book. This is going to be at Boom Studios directly. Why the hell are you charging $19 for a 4-issue trade? Yeah, I'm very curious, because you got Marvel and DC giving out 5-6-issue miniseries, and they are at least $16, $17, which is not cheap either, but if I to pay for this for only 4 issues, you only get 4 issues in this trade, and you have to pay almost $20 for 4 issues. It was good, don't get me wrong. I really like this, and I really want to continue reading this. But that's the thing with Boom Studios, is that their just trades are so out of all the companies. The only one that really rivals them in trade expense is Dark Horse. Dark Horse trades are expensive. Image knows the game, $9.99, and then they up, and even then, it's $16 for most trades. Afterwards, after the initial $9.99. But yeah, that's how they get you. But yeah, I just wish these if you want to read this, understand that maybe you should get it a discount price on Amazon or something. But I do recommend it. If you are a Power Rangers fan, I highly recommend Power Rangers Prime. It's a breath of fresh air. It's great continuity and respecting the old and new canon of Power Rangers with a unique twist. So yeah, if you've read Power Rangers Prime, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of it. Chris, thank you once again from the bottom of my heart for this. And other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.